College has never been more expensive, and it's certainly never been more competitive. At POM College Consulting, if we have the privilege of working with your family on this very complex, yet very important process, we like to focus on three major factors. Number one, making sure that your child has all of the right school options, that we've evaluated all of the hundreds and thousands of colleges in the country to figure out which ones are the exact right fit for them, to build the perfect school list, to make sure that we've got a couple of good majors in mind that are going to be the right fit for them, and that the school is going to be the right fit, not just academically, but socially, geographically, etc. We want to make sure that we're giving them all of the competitive advantages to not only get into these schools, but to get the very best financial aid award possible. Things like building their resume, deciding on extracurricular activities, which courses to take, SAT versus ACT, which AP classes to take, which honors classes to take, all of the things that are going to help make them stand out when it's time to actually apply. And when that application process begins, we're going to hold their hand through the entire thing, making sure that we're doing the applications correctly, that we're prepping for any interviews. Even when you go to visit a school, we want to make sure you visit the school the right way and learn more about it than just that the leaves are beautiful in fall. When it's time for the admission essays, and these days more schools are requiring more and more supplemental essays and specific essay topics and prompts, we're going to go through that process with them hand in hand and make sure that the essay is not just a great, well-written, grammatically correct essay like your English teacher can help with, but to make sure that it speaks to the person on the other side of the desk. Our unparalleled expertise will make sure that your child is standing out the way that they need to impress the person reading their application. Along the way, we make online SAT, ACT, and AP test prep available 24/7, and we'll teach them all the tips and strategies necessary to succeed and do as well as they possibly can on any of these all-important tests. We've worked with thousands of happy families all over the country, helping students and saving parents tens of thousands of dollars along the way. When it comes time to paying for school, we want to make sure you spend the very least and get the very most out of the college investment. Our financial aid team will be making sure that all of your paperwork is done correctly and on time, and that all the scholarship opportunities have been identified, and obviously reminding your child to apply for all of them. The FAFSA form, which is the engine of the financial aid process, and the CSS profile, which we not so affectionately refer to as the FAFSA on steroids, and more schools are requiring this form, along with any institutional forms, supplementals, or addendums, will all be taken care of the right way, with no mistakes, and making sure that we get you the maximum amount of money available. We're going to run private scholarship reports for your child and make sure that we find everything available for them to apply for, based on their race, religion, hobbies, interests, talents. Believe it or not, there's a scholarship for almost everything. I remember when we got a redheaded student who could jump rope and say the alphabet backwards, a $250 scholarship years ago. It reminded us that with a little bit of work, we can find some excellent opportunities. And rather than having you and your child sit on Google on page 63 of the search that you put in, we've already aggregated all of these scholarships and will provide you with a private report to make sure that you know everything to apply for. Additionally, we'll be finding all of the merit-based scholarships available at all the schools that they're applying to. And when the financial aid awards come rolling in, we're going to personally evaluate each one by one and make sure that you're getting every dollar you're supposed to get. Sadly, a lot of schools will under-award you the first time, and it's important to know whether or not you should appeal the award, and of course, to know how to go about doing that in a successful manner. On average, when we win an appeal, we get over $4,000 more than was initially offered. Multiply that times a 4-year education, and that's a $16,000 savings when those appeals are necessary and when we win. Your child will be matched up with one of our professional, experienced, patient college coaches who will be with them through this entire process, helping them with the high school resume, helping them with decisions on classes, extracurriculars, even summer work, and then going through the admissions process together, reminding them of deadlines, reminding them of the opportunities, and definitely making sure that everything that they present on their application or in person is done the best possible way. The most important thing that your child will have in this process is a friend, a partner, someone to reach out to through the entire process with any questions. And you'll have the same thing. You don't have to worry, you don't have to guess, you don't have to ask a friend and hope that they know what they're talking about. And you certainly don't need to go to the internet and hope that you're getting the right information from a reliable source. Again, we're a call, an email, or a text away, and our job is to provide you with POM, peace of mind.